relates to our main verse, which is Jeremiah 29:11. So sorry I forgot that. Here you go, Mrs. Brant.
Thank you.
All right. So, in Micah, if you look at your handout, which I instruct you to do, it will show you that how this relates. The next one is Psalm 33:11. The counsel of the Lord stands forever, the plan of his hearts to all generations. Even when you have grandchildren or great-great-grandchildren, God knows the plans for them. It's really amazing if you think about it. And finally, the last verse is Lamentations 3 verse 26. It is good that one should wait quietly for salvation of the Lord. Even in Lamentations, this is a book of the law. And it tells you to trust in God. That little light that you have, trust in it. Now, how does trusting in God affect your lives? Now, from this website with an article from Girlfriends and God, it was about this story about this girl who had cancer. She was sitting in a church pew praying, about to have surgery, and she didn't know what was going on in her life. A friend went up to her and said, "You are not the author of your story." She was very confused by this. 3 years later, she had defeated cancer, but she just had a miscarriage. The same friend who told her, "You are not the author of your own story," came in and told her again, "You are not the author of your own story." She pointed her to Jeremiah 29:11. Now that she knows that God had a plan for her, all of these things have happened in her life, that now she is happy, she has a baby, and she's cancer-free because she trusted in the Lord. I'm not saying that everything got fixed by trusting in the Lord, but trusting in the Lord helped. Now, how does this help you in your life? With schoolwork, family stress, and sports, if you all do something, or an extracurricular activity, and you're constantly stressed, trusting in the Lord helps. I know I've been saying trusting in the Lord helps a lot, but it really does. For believers, trust in the Lord even in good or bad times, because He will get you through. Rejoice with Him when you get that A on the test. Cry on His shoulder when you don't make the super choir. For unbelievers, it's still good to trust in someone or something. If your animal has passed, lean on a friend or a close teacher or a parent. But this verse strikes something special in my life. Let them introduce themselves. This man is death in my family. This is my schoolwork, and this is my sports. This year, I've lost both of my parents. I lost my father in February, and I lost my mother 2 weeks ago. And having those things happen, it's hard to turn to God, because you know your parents are in heaven, but it's just rough. My schoolwork, this is my first year in school, what I've been doing great. And I pray every day that my schoolwork gets better and better as I go on. And my sports. I have a giant commitment issue. Like, it's bad. I'm trying to balance work and sports and stuff at the same time, and sometimes it doesn't happen. But I pray. I read the scriptures. And it helps me so, so much. As Rodney Atkins said, if you're going through heck, keep on going. Don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it. That is so important to each and every one of you, just to trust in the Lord. Because even if your life's crumbling, He will always be there. Thank you.
Thank you very much.